Good evening, race fans. Good evening, world. It's Marky B here, aka the Scruffy Toff, welcoming you along to Gen X Racing once again. And tonight, oh, sorry, I've left my bloody thing on again. Tonight, for your viewing delectation, if I can get this bloody thing out of the way. No, I can't. Sorry, having a bit of a technical malfunction there. Never mind. Yes, for your viewing delectation, we have our Gr4 90-mile challenge, season 13. Sorry, I'm hitting the... There we go. That's it. Sorry, normal service will now be resumed. Thank Christ. We have our Gr4 90-mile challenge, season 13, round 11, from Sardegna Road B. I don't know why it's called Sardinia, but it's in Sardinia. There we go. Sardegna Road B, which is a short, quirky layout. So it should be good fun. Hopefully a lot of close racing and lots of overtakes and whatnot. We have 38 laps, which takes us to 91.96 miles. A minimum tyre stint of 5 laps is required. The pit window opens at the end of lap 5, closes at the end of lap 33. All of the racing compounds are available, and all of the racing compounds, so softs, mediums and hard, are required. We're racing in the afternoon. It's SO4, which is sort of sunny with a few clouds in the sky, and the time dilation is ×1, so real time. And racing for you this evening, we have Murdoch in the Ferrari 458. Whippy Sausage is back in the Evo, much to Splatter's delight. Relentless is in the Subaru. Clockwork is in the Ferrari. Scale is in the Lexus. Slowest Engine is in the Lambo. A-Log is in the Alpha 155. Cassini is in the Mazda. Good evening, Ginger Ninja. Orca is in the Viper. Devlin is in the Nissan GTR. Kobayashi Maru in the Veyron. And Nikki in the Genesis G70. So Murdoch is throwing down currently on a 124.9. We are about halfway through quali. You pair of butte blue bastards. What does that mean? Oh, right. Yes, okay. And I just have to, if you get the occasional audio malfunction this evening, I sat on my headphones, I think, and I've cracked them, and the one of the ear bits, which has the microphone attached to it, is hanging out, and I'm having to, as I was saying to Rob just pre-stream, I look a bit like Tony Hadley in the Do They Know It's Christmas video, for those of you who are that old and can remember that. So, yes, not a great look, but hopefully I sound okay. And joining me this evening, everybody's favourite person, shall I say, from the Isle of Sheppey, it's Splatter. Good evening, Rob.
Good evening, Mark. How are you, sir?
Well, apart from having to sit here hanging on to grim death to my left earpiece, I'm fine, thank you very much. I'm fine.
Good.
Is all well in Kent this evening?
Yes, all is well. I bought myself a kilogram bag worth of Cadbury mini eggs, so I'm currently working through that, keeping myself busy.
That's a fair few in there, then.
Full. Yeah, just a few. In my weird logic, I looked at it as like it's cheaper than buying, a few bags over the corresponding weeks. Except, of course,
how
I'm
long
going to
is
get
it
through
going to
that in
last?
about 4 days. Yeah, exactly.
Big stuff. I just want to work out, were they about a gram each? Is that 1,000 mini eggs you've got?
Oh, I don't know.
I've never weighed a mini egg, unusually. Anyway, okay, great. So we got Murdoch currently 124.9, which I have to say, that's a fast time.
Well, considering, as you mentioned, it's a short lap, you really don't expect much difference in the times because of the fact that it's so short. So the fact it's nearly 7/10, that's pretty impressive.
Quick. Yeah, that is quick. Okay, so Murdoch in the Ferrari. So we got Whippy Sausage 0.6 back in the Evo, and then Relentless 0.1 back from him, then a whole half a second, nearly 0.6 back to Clockwork in fourth. Okay, so this will be interesting to see. I mean, obviously, tyre strategy is going to God, you two crying out loud. Such children. Right, I'll just while we're doing this, I'll just do a quick rundown of the current standings. In first, we have Relentless on 537. Second, it's Murdoch in 445. Third, it's Scully at 432. Darlow Boy in fourth, who's not racing tonight because, and I can't blame him for this, he can't stand racing on his controller because his chair's still broken. So, Andy, if you're listening, hope you will, my friend, and hope that bloody part turns up for your chair very, very soon. Ooh, I touched there. So Nicky in fifth, 398. Cassini in, Bigoli in sixth, who I don't think is racing this evening, on 324. Cassini in seventh, 304. Slowest Engine in eighth, 247. Samurai Strokes, 224. A-Log, 215 in 10th. And then we have Orca, Kobayashi Maru, Clockwork, Devlin, Viva España, Sammy, Teeper, who we haven't seen for ages. I hope you're okay, Teeper. Do reach out to us and let us know you're doing all right. It's been a while. Whippy Sausage, who's only raced the once. Racing Fox and Codude. So there we have our current standings. Okay, so Murdoch hasn't betted his time, but I'm not massively surprised at that. Have you raced round here, Rob?
I actually really like this layout. I think it's, as you said, it's quirky. It's just a good, fun little layout. There's lots of corners when you kind of have to hang on and really trust in the grip that you got in the tyres in the car.
Yeah, I always find that the last, I don't know, would you call it a chicane? The sort of left then right is so hard to get right.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, because you're like, it's one of these awkward ones where you're not necessarily sure if it's worth shifting down and then back up quickly to get a bit of traction out of the corner, or
breaking it. Yeah. It's so hard, that corner. It really is. But as you say, great layout. So hopefully it will produce some great racing this evening. Good evening, Dolly Boy. Hello. Hoping the park comes tomorrow. Yes, you and me both, Sunshine. Although I don't think we've got much of a chance in the NSX08 Road Atlanta. I did a few laps in the NSX08 around at Road Atlanta, just for shits and giggles. Did a few laps in the Audi, and the Audi was 3 seconds a lap faster. So yes, if we finished top half, I think we'd have driven like champions tomorrow. But anyway,
is this the league thing?
The manufacturer's team cup that we're doing, yeah.
Right.
So
is this with another A+ rated group?
Oh no, that's the community team cup. This is our Tuesday night thing where there's two of you and you pick a manufacturer and you drive Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. But there's a bit of a delta in performance, so we'll be hanging on for grim death.
That NSX08, I remember distinctly trying that one out and wondering if, because someone had mentioned that the older cars had a bit of a BAP buff.
Right.
So I did a little bit of testing on the Group 3 variants with all the other sort of modern Group 3 variants, and I found the same thing. It was definitely slower by pretty much at least a second. So yeah, good luck.
But hey, we shall prevail, and we've got the Supra around Saint Croix in the last race of the season, so I think we'll be holding on to our jokers for those. But okay, so we've got Murdoch still on that one, 24.9. Whippy Sausage.
I think he feels like he's done enough.
I think he's probably right, to be fair.
Yeah.
Relentless in the Flintstone Mobile.
I'm kind of surprised to see him down in third. He's normally, Mr. One Lapper. He's
only 0.05 of a second behind Whippy Sausage. So, okay, this is his final lap. Okay, he's given up, I think.
Yeah,
okay.
He's given up.
He was pushing it on the raggedy edge. Well done. Orca up in fourth in the Viper. Great stuff.
Love it.
Great stuff, Orca.
Well.
Absolutely superb. Slowest Engine in fifth. Clockwork in sixth. Nicky in seventh.
I mean, that lap is that pole lap is ridiculous because you look at the difference. It's over a second between first and fifth. You never normally get that.
No, it's been very close, hasn't it? So I think I was getting. I did a few laps in the Nissan Milkia or Sylvia with the cow livery on, and did about 1:26.5, so about the same as Nicky. So that 1:24.9 is quick. Scarly down in 8th, Cassini 9th, A-Log 10th, Kobayashi Maru. I thought the Veyron, it's not. This I don't think this is necessarily the track for the Veyron.
No.
It's got that nice long straight, but yeah. And Devlin in the GTR down in 12th. Okay, lovely. We're up another subscriber. I wonder if Dale Boys managed to get another one of his family members into. It was his sister Helen who I think subscribed last week. Yep. So beautiful stuff.
Sister, cousins,
beautiful
third
stuff.
Cousins twice removed.
Dale Boy, lovely. Okay, so Gen X Racing Group 4 season 13, I think you'll find, not 12, season 13, round 11. And on pole, it's Murdoch in the Ferrari 458 with a frankly staggering lap of 1:24.9. Well done. Well done, Murdoch. Second, Whippy Sausage in the Evo, 1:25.6. Then just a few tenths back is Relentless in third in the Subaru, 1:25.7. In fourth, with I think his best showing of the season thus far in the Group 4 Viper, 1:26.1. In fifth, Slowest Engine in the Lambo, 1:26.1. Also in sixth, it's Clockwork in the Ferrari 458, 1:26.3. In seventh, Nicky in the Genesis G70, 1:26.5. In eighth, it's Scarly in the Lexus RCF at 1:26.6. In ninth, Cassini in the Mazda Atenza, 1:26.6. Also in 10th, it's A-Log in the Alpha 155 at 1:26.9. In 11th, Kobayashi Maru in the Bugatti Veyron at 1:27.1. And in 12th, it's Devlin in the Nissan GTR at 1:27.6. So there is your starting lineup for this evening.
And I think we have Samurai Strokes, i.e. for artist formerly known as Ginger Ninja, bringing up the rear as he arrived.
Of course, yes. To be honest, Rob, you can jump in if you want.
It's not Road Atlanta.
Not Road Atlanta, in the whatever it's called. What's your favourite car? No.
Oh, the Radical, yes.
Radical, yeah.
So we got 38 laps, minimum 5 lap tyre stints. What compounds are available?
They all are, and they are all required.
Oh yes, required. It's all required. If I actually look at the screen, it would tell me rather than actually asking you as well. So not only do I not listen to you, I don't even read what's on the screen.
If you bloody listen to what I said, if you're listening to what I said in the first place, that might help.
I know. I'm getting old. I can't multitask. I can't, engage my brain and my vocal cords and try and comprehend stuff all at the same time. It's just clearly beyond me.
You're a whippersnapper, a young whippersnapper.
Definitely am not.
Compared to me, anyway.
I don't know. Physically, I'm 45, or chronologically, I'm 45. Physically, I feel about 64, and mentally, I'm about 12. So I suppose it kind of evens itself out roughly.
Yes, 45's about right then. Okay.
Oh, Sammy's joined the room. Does that mean he's racing?
Okay, well, all these late starters, all these late joiners, should I say. Is Sammy in? Yeah, okay, Christ, okay. 13, 14, 52. Okay, so that's our max. Okay.
Do I need to come out of the room?
No, I think we're all right at the moment, unless... is A-Log going to give us a drift drift lesson here. Correct, Tom. No, so you've got to use the racing softs, mediums, and hards for a minimum of 5 laps.
Each.
5 laps each, yes. No, just the one, mate. Well, all 3, sorry. So you've got to use, the minimum tyre stint is 5 laps. Great lap, by the way.
I'm just going to grab myself a drink.
Okay, mate. So we've just got slowest engine and A-log pissing about. Well, A-log's certainly pissing about. Well, good. That was an excellent lap. I mean, I don't know, Murdoch's was absolutely incredible. So yeah, to get anywhere near him was pretty good effort. So well done, Whippy Sausage. Okay, so we have Kobayashi Maru, the lobby host, and our team principal, just resetting. Oh, missed straight in. Okay. So the grid has been manually reset. Here we go, straight in. So Whippy Sausage should get away quickly. So he might go storming into the lead here. What's he on? He's on softs. Okay. Look at them. They're relentless. The 2 4-wheel drive cars have absolutely flown. I don't know why the Lambo's gone backwards. But they are away. The 2 4-wheel drive cars got very quickly off the line there. Okay. Relentless is on the mediums. Interesting. And he got away better than the Evo on the softs. Okay, great stuff, James. Well done. So we have Relentless in first. We have Whippy Sausage in second on the softs. We have Murdoch in third on the softs. Nicky all the way up to fourth. Christ, he's the 4-wheel drive cars really jumped everyone there. Absolutely amazing. Up to fourth. A-Log in the rapid starting, as we know, Alpha 155, up into fifth on the mediums. Cassini in sixth on the softs. I think the Atenta's 4-wheel drive as well, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Samurai Strokes up from, what was he, 14th? He's now in 7th.
Yeah, he was second and last.
Good grief. Scarley in 8th. Slowest engine back in 9th. He must be cursing the Lambo because that's 4-wheel drive as well. Kobayashi Brew in the 4-wheel drive. There's a lot of 4-wheel drive cars out tonight.
Oh, Samurai Strokes is off.
Okay. Orca's dropped all the way down to 11th. Samurai Strokes is now 12th. And early shout for the golden lawnmower. Lawnmower, yeah. And Sammy in 14th on the hards. Okay, interesting. A real mix of strategies. A lot starting on the softs, but okay, let's get back up to the pointy end. Whippy Sausage is now in first. Where the hell has Relentless gone?
We must have missed something. Oh, Arnold has gone into third.
There was a car off track. I'm assuming that was Relentless.
That's gone a bit too deep into turn one, I would assume.
Okay.
I don't know, all these liveries with various food and stuff. It's no wonder I've got an eating problem. I really fancy a Twix now.
No, but you don't need a Twix when you've got 1,000 mini eggs. Do you really? I'm going to call you on that one, Rob. I think you're okay on the snack front. So,
yes, thank you. Thank you for acting like my conscience on that one. Oh, if he's just gone a bit wide, is that going to be a penalty? I think he might have just kept it on the black stuff. You think he has? Yeah.
Okay, Whippy Sausage, don't
Nicky
forget,
all
is
up into
controller.
second.
So we got 2 controller boys in the front 2 spots at the moment. And they are away.
Yeah, they're making those softs work.
How long will they be able to maintain?
Oh, Arness is going defensive, but he's got Relentless in the toe.
So Relentless is going to... Relentless is...
Yeah, he's going to take him on the inside.
Throwing up the inside.
Can Arness do a switchback?
Nope. Just didn't quite get it turned in. But he's he's not letting it go. Look at that.
He's tickling him.
He is.
Oh, very nicely avoided. Nearly went deep into the back of him. Very nicely avoided Arness. Could have collected him there.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff.
But yeah, all these corners, they just feel like you're always, on the limit of the grip. I really like them. I can't drive it for shit, but I really like it nonetheless.
No, but I think, did we have was it the Red Bull Juniors we had round here on a same car Sunday or something?
Yes, that was a lot of fun.
I'd had no practice, and God almighty, it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Because I think those cars are ones you have to kind of really practice because they drive very differently. I was terrible, but I think you were quite good.
Of the cars with, I like the cars with a downforce element. I think maybe it just accounts for my lack of skill because I can just rely on the downforce to get me around the corners.
Okay.
But they obviously, as you say, they do drive very differently. So Nicky is looking at the inside of Whippy Sausage and has taken him.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Beautiful stuff. So Nicky's, look at his...
Nicky's absolutely flying through the...
look at Whippy Sausage's front right. Even compared to Nicky's.
Good grief. That's absolutely rinsed it. We were only on lap 4.
I know.
And that's halfway down.
Yeah. It's okay. So
is he going to be able to even do the minimum stint before that tire's gone?
I think he'll just about squeak that, maybe 6 or 7, but that's going to be it. Okay, so these two are kind of away. We've got Relentless now desperately trying to get on the back of them. Who's on the mediums. But the thing is with the 4-wheel drives, yes, they get off the line quickly, but they don't half go through their tyres.
I know, but I think I've asked this before. That doesn't necessarily make sense to me because with the 4-wheel drive system, surely it should equalise the tyre wear because you've got power going to all 4 wheels. Or am I just being naive there?
Well, I don't know. I did a mechanical engineering degree, but I haven't got a bloody clue about any of this stuff. Because
well, you say you did a degree. I mean, you probably spend most of it in the pub, didn't you? That's what most people do with their degrees.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we're being honest, that's exactly what I did. If you want me to design you a dual steam plant power station, I could probably do that. But they didn't teach us anything about engines. So there you go.
Did you do your degree by sort of candlelight? Is it going that far back?
Yes, indeed. I had to chisel my exam answers into a stone tablet.
That must have been a nightmare with a 3-hour time limit.
Yeah, they weren't long answers, to be fair. Mainly yes or no, which is probably where I missed out. But so we've got A-Log back in 4th. We have Cassini in 5th doing a beautiful job. Clockwork in 6th.
I'm just looking at the tyre wear for Murdoch in 7th because he's also running the softs in the rear-wheel drive Fezzer. Not nearly as bad. Still obviously worn tyres, but not nearly as bad as those 4-wheel drive variants.
Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, Murdoch went backwards off the line, but...
Nice move on the inside. And Walker's going through as well. Oh, a little bit of a nudge wide on Devlin, I think.
This is great racing.
Just okay.
Walker's just run wide. So that is that absolute nightmare of a turn.
Yep.
Bad luck, Walker. Let's get on board with Devlin. Okay, yes, he's flown all the way, flown past him already. So that's yes,
He's taking that place back.
Sideways movement coming through the last turn did not help the Viper at all.
So slowest engine.
Kobayashi Maru was hurling it up the inside and then backed out of it. Quick, smart.
And he's got samurai strokes on his rear end. Can there be anything done here?
Okay, let's have a look. Let's go on board with samurai strokes.
Sounds like an Oriental porn star or something, doesn't it? Have you asked him about the etymology of his name?
Well, I did suggest that it sounded to me like an ancient Japanese masturbation ritual. But
I like the fact that you have to make the distinction that it's an ancient one, which somehow
samurai
makes it more sophisticated.
I don't know if samurai is still a thing. Do they have samurai?
I don't remember a scene in
Japan?
The Last Samurai when there was, masturbatory techniques.
It wasn't Tom Cruise cracking one off.
It could be a deleted scene. I don't know.
Could be a deleted scene. Yeah. Okay. So we now got Sammy trying to get on the back of samurai strokes. Well, so the samurai thing is because he was Ginger Ninja. It's just a sort of evolution of that, really. And then he dropped in the strokes bit to make it sound a bit more filthy, apparently.
I like it.
So job done.
I like a bit of filth. So back up the front. Oh goodness me! Look at Nicky's front right is virtually dead.
But where's
Relentless is being hassled by Lars.
So was that thing? Whippy Sausage must have stopped because his front right was a lot. Okay, he was a lot worse than. But I guess. Slowest engine must have done as well because he was 31. Yep. Christ, okay. Wow. Okay, so we've got Nicky in first, second. Adolf's doing a cracking job.
Absolutely. It does make you wonder, are people going to go long on the medium in the hards?
Well, Relentless is on mediums.
Is it worth risking a second soft stint?
Well, you got Relentless on the mediums, who's almost through his front right. A-Log's doing a cracking job on his.
Yeah, he's got barely any.
Saying that.
Commentator's curse.
Beautiful. Oh no! A-Log, get back on! Come on, you've got the tyres, man. You got the tyre. Oh no! No! Straight. Oh right, I'll spare him his blushes and let's get back up the front. Relentless is now in first as Nicky has stopped.
Oh, poor Arnis. That has literally put him back to 12th.
But his tyres are still boatloads better than Relentless's are. So that Alpha, I thought the Alpha was terrible on tyres, but can't be. Or A-Log is in the Dardo Boy's absence is our resident tyre whisperer for this evening.
Just take a look at Arnis's livery for me, will you?
What number is he?
He's in 10th.
10th. Yeah.
Because we like to say the Alpha's like a brick. It looks almost like a gold ingot. I feel like we should be returning him to Fort Knox.
Yeah, good point. It looks less like a slab of mozzarella this evening and more like Nazi gold. Yes. I don't know why I said Nazi gold there. It could be any sort of gold, really. So A-Log is 4 ahead of Whippy Sausage. He's already stopped. But he's got... Wow.
There's a lovely battle going on up front.
Oh, A-Log, keep it on track, Sunshine. Keep it on... No. Oh. Okay. Sorry, the battle going on where, mate?
7th, 8th and 9th. You've got Justin trying to keep Samurai Strokes behind him. And he's just trying to find it on the inside. That's a brave move to go through there, because the gap on that corner closes very quickly.
Justin is in.
Justin in the pits.
Tyre is shot to bits.
It's shagged. So, he's had to come in, but he's managed to make that last a few more laps than the other soft runners.
Okay, so Samurai Strokes is on hard. And I assume we'll be going to the end of his fuel tank.
I mean, it does make you wonder, is it worth it? And I've got no idea with the strategy for this one.
No.
Because that soft stint, it was so
he goes
bad,
wide
so
as well.
pronounced.
Yeah.
That must be a penalty. A penalty?
Well, I don't know if you go off on the outside. I think if you go on the inside of the track, it seems to be when you cut them. It's God, these two are having a hell of a ding dong here.
God, that's after you. To me, to you.
Indeed.
Cracking stuff.
Wonderful stuff from the two late entrants into this evening's race.
I mean, maybe that's it, because they've had no chance to really practice, so they're just having at it and going hell for leather and seeing what sticks.
Yeah, Sammy's on the hards. Sammy's on the hards as well.
Oh, Devlin,
as
his name, has having a nightmare. Look at his front right. He's on the softs, and it is.
Oh, that's gone.
Not just.
He will not be able to turn left very well.
I mean,
so Sammy goes flying past him. He can't. He can't turn left.
He's running on the rim. If this was realistic, this would be like showering sparks right now.
Yes, from the braid. Yes. Quite so. Okay. Nicky in ninth. This race is absolutely all over the shop. Yep. Relentless has got exactly the same. His front right is absolute toast.
Oh, I'm just listening to the chat. We've got Darlo Boy who's educating me on the reasons why four-wheel drives wear more tyre quickly than the rears. The tyre wears don't wear evenly on a four-wheel drive is due to the weight transfer causing more friction on the outside front tyre. That sounds brilliant. I've got no idea what it really means, but I'm going to go with that. So thank you, Andy, for that.
Thank you, our resident tyre whisperer and tyre expert.
Yep. He's doing a sort of a Ted Kravitz in the pits kind of job, the one who actually knows something.
Yeah, Clockwork is up to first. He's gone past Relentless, who is really struggling going around left-hand turns at the moment. But Clockwork isn't.
Well, Clockwork is making this soft stint work.
So's Cassini. He's about the same as well, but Cassini's staying out. And we'll be going into first.
Followed. I mean, look at that.
Stuff.
You've got Clockwork who's gone in with some tyre left on his softs. Relentless, the same stint in terms of laps on his medium.
Nothing left on his mediums. Yeah. Okay, well, it kind of makes sense because there's a lot of very quick direction changes on this track, isn't there? So you're going to be really putting it through the tyres.
Which would lend credence to what Mr. Darlow Boy has said. There we go.
Quite so. Not that we were doubting him at all.
No, not at all.
But,
I'm just feeling a sense of shame. I should just, resign my commission now as second commentator and leave it to someone who actually knows these things.
I'd have to do that as well then. I haven't got a bloody clue what I'm talking about. So, as our regular viewer will know. So, yes, bless them for coming back every week.
Yes, hi, Marksman.
Okay. I've given up with her. Absolutely given up with her. So Cassini, I think, will be stopping this lap. He's got cockle front right tyre left, but he's done a beautiful job, frankly. He's got the longest of all the... and then he goes. Okay, so Whippy Sausage, who's already taken nearly, a quarter off the top of his front right on the mediums.
And he's not fueled it very much, I don't think, because he's looking rather low.
Yeah, that's a good point, well made. I wonder, he either forgot to fuel.
No, surely not.
But Sammy's doing beautifully.
Unless he's intentionally doing a shorter stint on the mediums, but I can't necessarily see the benefit of that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Sammy,
I don't know. I think PS5 Pro players think differently to the rest of us, which is what Whippy Sausage is.
8K graphics and their retinas being burnt by all the beauty.
Well, it's utterly pointless. My eyes and my colour vision in particular would render it useless. I had to my boss did a spreadsheet. He said, so I've put. He said, I've done these bits in yellow and these bits in green. I said, oh, Christ, John. I said, that all looks the bloody same to me. And he went, what? I said, no, I can't see the difference between any of those. So he had to redo it all. Which was just like, yeah, well, I've told you how many times.
I do like a nice colour-coded spreadsheet that gets me all sort of warm and fuzzy inside.
Oh, I bet it does. I bet it does. So we've got Samurai Strokes in third,
pleased.
who is going to be stuck, but he's through his hards already on lap 12. Nearly through his front right, but he's on hards. So the four-wheel drive cars are utterly rinsing through their front tyres. Okay, Cassini's now out on his hards. But let's see what Whippy Sausage is up to, because he cannot have many laps of fuel left.
No.
And, yeah, I'll have to talk to him about this, because he's either misfueled or, well, we'll see what his strategy does, really. I think there's going to be a 3-stopper in here, for sure.
He's running traction control. I wonder, is that to try and help the tyre wear? Maybe? Right.
It's unusual to run traction control in four-wheel drive, isn't it? So,
well, and Gr4 as well. I mean, you don't necessarily need it much in the Gr4s. With the commensurate lack of power compared to the higher groups. So Murdoch out on his hard tyres.
Well, you say that. So in the Manufacturers Team Cup, me and Dado Boy are the dudes of Hazard. We had the Toyota 86.
Yep.
Which we had to run in traction control 2.
It was that bad, was it?
It was so oversteery, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So Whippy Sausage is in for his second stop. Sammy hasn't stopped yet. He's going probably for his last lap, but is now in first. Beautiful stuff,
Brilliant.
Sammy.
He's come
Absolutely
from the
wonderful.
bloody...
He was stone cold last. Stone cold last.
Stone cold last.
But he's hardly touched his hards. When you look at some of the four-wheel drive runners, like Samurai, who was almost all the way down his front right on the hards and stopped a couple of laps ago. Could
this be an absolute masterstroke by Sammy, because he's going to be finishing on the softer compounds as well?
Yep.
Yes, he's going to be down the pack, but what's the current deltas then? Where's he going to come out? So it's 33 seconds back to 11th. I would assume he's going to come out around about between 9th and 11th, maybe.
Okay. Let's get on board with Murdoch, who is by far the fastest. He's now out on his hards. He's got Cassini ahead of him on the hards as well.
You know, Dragon Trail Seaside has the chicane of death.
Indeed.
I think this layout, or well, actually this track, it has the pit exit of death. Because you're just pulling out blind into rapidly approaching traffic, and you join in the racing line.
Yeah, I tell you, my absolute favourite is the Spa 24-hour layout.
Oh,
because you've got guys going absolutely full tilt through Eau Rouge and Radion, and then you've got guys going a hell of a lot slower, just chucked out straight in front of them. So Sammy is finally in on 0% fuel. Lovely stuff. Murdoch is throwing it up the inside of Cassini into turn 1. Is he going to go deep? No, he's held onto it. Lovely.
So Sammy is now 9th. Where's he going to come out? I predicted somewhere between 9th and 11th. He's in 11th. Yep. 30 seconds.
Okay.
Behind the lead. This is going to be fascinating.
But I think, Samurai, he's now out on his softs. He's gonna do well to only do 2 stops, I think. Because he's done 2 laps. Has he done 2 laps on these softs? Look at the state of them already.
And he's short field as well.
Yeah, so he's not expecting to do many laps on them either. So okay. So we've got Nicky.
This race is going to get very confusing towards the end.
It's confusing already, to be fair. I think, I'm just trying to keep a tab on who's stopped once, who's stopped twice, because Whippy Sausage is on 2 stops already. It won't be an awful lot longer until there's a lot more people who've done 2 stops, and we're not even half race distance yet.
No.
Okay.
So
I hadn't seen this as being the strategical nightmare that it's turned out to be, but it's wonderful.
At the moment, it
absolutely
seems like
superb.
If you've maximised that first stint fuel-wise, almost irrespective of tyres, that's been the advantage, I think. So the likes of the harder compound runners have done well here. Oh, Logan Arnis is making a move on Kobayashi Maru. Soft against hard. This should be a bit of a no-brainer. Kobayashi Maru going defensive.
No, 11th. No, 12th.
Arnis going to hold it around the outside.
Okay. There he goes. But, whoa, that was close.
Justin making that wide Veyron extra super special wide. Arnis will be desperate to get past
the sound of that. I do love the sound of that Veyron and the whole look of it in cockpit cam. It's absolutely, that massive rear view mirror behind the steering wheel is fantastic.
Well, of course, if you had VR, you'd see it all the time. Just saying. That, dear viewer, is the sound of complete and utter apathy and contempt for
yes.
riders uttered. In case anybody wondered.
Exactly right. If you ever wondered what that sounds like, put that, you record that and put it down as your text message notification or something.
So Justin has had a good exit out of the final corner, and that Veyron is scampering away.
He's done well there.
Hasn't been able to keep it in the toe.
Nicky's now 4.2 ahead, but he's nearly 2/3 of the way down his front right on the mediums.
And so, yeah, I mean, he's going to have to come in for because he started on the softs, didn't he? So
he did indeed.
I think because Nicky does like to do extra stops, if memory serves. I wonder if he's going to try a second soft stint.
Yeah, he may well.
Even a second medium stint.
He may well.
Would there be a benefit of that, do you think? Maybe doing the minimum 5 on hards and then finishing with an medium stint?
I don't know, but if you're not getting that many out of your soft tyres, are you going to make up the pit delta?
Well, this is it, yeah. You might as well just you'll gain more time on the mediums over the longer number of laps compared to the softs, surely. Yeah, I mean, you're doing 4 or 5 laps on the softs before they're completely rinsed. Oh, Cassini's gone deep into turn 1, and Clockwork goes flying through.
His Mancunian mate goes flying up the inside, but Cassini he's nearly out of fuel. There are some really, really utterly bizarre strategies going on. Cassini's got his hazards on. I wonder if he knows that. But there's some really bizarre strategies going on. He hasn't even taken the tops off his hards, and he's nearly out of fuel. Did he forget?
What?
Is this in his game plan?
Unless he's literally just doing the minimum 5 on this stint and is only fueled for those 5 laps. Would be my assumption. Oh no, where's Clockwork going?
Where did Clockwork go?
He had a chat with Barry Earl for some reason.
Oh, hang on, let's see if we can... Okay, Christ, I actually got one. So he comes around the corner, boots it, and yeah, just goes out. Bad luck's there. The back end goes. Bad luck, sunshine. So, okay, Cassini is in. Good grief. I honestly didn't think when we were coming around this short, quirky track there would be such Orca's in as well. There'd be such a
variance
absolute
in the strategy,
maelstrom of tyre and fuel strategies. But this is the most baffling one we've ever had. I think it's I
baffling, but
can't
it's
work it
brilliant
out.
at the same
It's
time.
absolutely super. I have absolutely no idea right now who's going to win this race. We're just a half race distance right now, with Nicky 2.5 seconds ahead of Murdoch, who is pulling in on the back of him. But his front right is almost gone.
I mean, we can't even wait until everyone's done their second stop, because I reckon there must be a few people considering having a third stop of some
I
description.
reckon that all the 4-wheel drive cars are going to be doing 3 stops.
Yeah.
That seems to be the case. Murdoch's doing beautifully on his hards. And has put in the fastest lap of the race at 1:26.0.
Nifty.
But yeah, utterly baffled at the moment. Relentless is nearly, he was halfway down his hard compound. Okay, this is great. This is great. I do know when we get to the end of the race, we'll find out who's won. I don't think we're going to know before then. So this is fantastic.
That generally is how it works, anyway. Yes, I mean,
but you can usually tell, Mr. Saki Pants.
Yes. Well, again, that was your Michael Owen moment of just saying the bleeding obvious. But yes,
okay.
I know what you mean.
As opposed to usual, when you can generally tell who's going to win a race, we haven't got a fucking clue. So
okay, yeah.
Does that?
You've justified your explanation. That's fine. Yes, thank you for the benefit of the viewing public. Yes.
All right. Don't forget, anyone who's watching, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. Still only 3 likes on stream. That is disappointing. Come on, people. Surely we're better value than that. But who knows? Maybe not.
So Nicky's going for another go round on these mediums, but that front right again, as you say, is not looking clever. You've got to think it'll be again.
Yeah, it's
so
hard as well, isn't it? That's the hard compound. I mean, God, it's got to be worse than like the softs when it's there. Oh, sorry, medium. Sorry, but it's got to be worse than the softs when they're on that.
Yeah, but I would probably bet he'll go for another lap still after this one. He tends to rinse it till they're red. But Murdoch
he's got his
closing.
Hards. Yeah,
on the hards.
But maybe he's looking at the long game here. They've got 8 back to Relentless, who's on his hards and nearly done on them.
Suffering as well, yeah.
So maybe Nicky's just trying to stay out, so he can get the most out of the hards.
I mean, Relentless looks like he's fueled to the end because he's got over half a tank. So he's going to come in just for some new boots and then scamper. Murdoch is rapidly closing on Nicky in first. So is Nicky going to bite the bullet here and pit? Let's see. Nope, another lap. But surely no more than one more lap.
Well, I do wonder about about taking these tyres so low, because they are bloody useless. You must be dropping 2-3 seconds a lap.
Oh, well, look at it. I mean, he's got Murdoch behind him on the harder compound, who's just running like he's on the softer.
Yeah.
Nicky's gone wide. Yep.
And through he goes.
Nicky's going to come back. He's not going to take it lying down.
But I don't know why I'm second guessing these guys. I mean, they're certainly better than I am. So,
True. And ditto likewise for myself.
So it's like those who can do, those who can't commentate. I've said it before. I'll say it again.
Or whatever sort of approximation our efforts at this.
Yes,
qualifiers.
wibbling on. I don't know necessarily is commentating. Is it wibble?
Wibble.
Okay, so Relentless. He's nearly down to his... Christ alive. I think he's going to have to put some more fuel in as well. That's not... You don't get 38 laps out of a tank, do you? He's halfway down.
What was it filled up at the start? Was it 75%?
I think 60.
And that got to 17 laps, I think. So
okay, all right. Well, maybe that's. But he's going again. So Nicky's in.
Nicky's gone again. Oh, Nicky's gone in. Good, right? That's what we thought.
Let's see what. See how much he fills up. So Clockwork comes through into third. Slowest Engine into fourth. Scarlet into fifth. So let's just see how much. So Nicky's put 79.
Yeah. And he's about 3/4 of a tank, so he's definitely run to the end, which means Relentless, unless he does some major fuel saving, short shifting, he's got to come in for more fuel, as well as his new boots.
Yeah, sure. This is this is wonderful. Can we race here every week? This is.
We haven't got a bloody clue what's going on. But, it's just
no,
exactly.
But this, we would.
We've got Slowest Engine up in fourth, having been, I think, pretty much dropping up the rear at some stage.
He was right. Well, after the start, he went backwards, didn't he?
Scarlet in fifth.
Clockwork up in third. He's doing a lovely job. Scarlet in fifth, who's almost through his hards.
So Sammy hasn't been able to make too many inroads, I think, on this medium stint. But then again, he's finishing on the softs.
He'll be on the softs. So, but what do you think? He's going to probably go to lap 30, isn't he, on the mediums, if he can last that long? Because I don't.
Yeah, looking at the wear.
No one's really got any decent lappage out of.
So he's going to be because he's 30 seconds behind the leader. And the leaders of the four-wheel drive, well, you've got Murdoch and then the four-wheel drive runners. The four-wheel drive runners, we're assuming, are going to come in for another stop.
Yeah, I think they are.
Indeed. So, I mean, Sammy could be looking at Mabley. Sorry.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
I was going to say, I got confused between maybe and Maybelline for some stupid reason.
You're getting mixed up with your mascara manufacturer again.
Yes. Maybe, if I get my words right, Sammy could be looking at the back of the podium places, I think. But again, who knows?
Yeah. Well, time will tell. But this is very exciting. I mean, I imagine Ian's quite excited at the moment because Murdoch is in, which is interesting. What?
Honest still hasn't been able to get past Kobayashi Maru. Kobayashi Maru doing a great job in keeping him behind, despite being on the harder compound. But
Kobayashi Maru doing a Kobayashi Maru.
His softs are looking worn, and he's going to need to come in for fuel, so he'll be coming in this lap.
Looks like the rear left of Kobayashi Maru's car has been kissed a few times by the Alpha 155. He's going to need a bit of He's going to need a bit of T-cut on that post race.
Well, bear in mind it's a Veyron. That's probably going to be several grand's worth. It's probably more than what the Alpha 55's worth in its entirety. Indeed, it does jump into the pits.
Scarlet and A-Log are in. Okay, so how's Kobayashi Maru doing on tyres? Okay, he's doing nicely.
But he's got a whippy sausage on his tail.
Yeah, he got that turn one a bit wrong.
A little bit on the rough stuff.
But that Veyron just looks huge, doesn't it?
Oh, it does.
You compare it to you compare it to the Evo behind it. It's about almost half as wide again.
It looks so wide it could cross an international time zone. the left wheel's in GMT and the right's in
Central European or whatever.
That's
yeah. Okay, lovely. Well, let's get on with Whippy Sausage. Oh, he's throwing it out the inside. He's gone for it. What a move that was. Beautiful.
He kept that late.
He really did.
That was Justin would have seen that. That was a very late move, but very nicely done.
But superb. It was absolutely, beautiful stuff from Whippy Sausage. Although he didn't do well out of that turn. He's got the very fast Veyron up onto two wheels, going around that left-hander from Whippy Sausage.
And it's Justin going. No, Justin's had not the best of exits out of the last turn. Can't make that straight line speed work on this lap.
He's got to start putting in now, though, hasn't he? Surely. No. Okay.
Again, he's on the hards, and the hards are starting to wear. So maybe that's at the point where it's not going to be.
Yeah, I guess Whippy
Sausage
for him. He's on brand new mediums, so
yeah.
Okay. Clockwork is leading the race,
and that's despite having a meeting with Barry R earlier.
Yeah, look at the complete rickets of that horrible right-hander up the hill. Beautiful stuff.
So, right, let's think about this. Clockwork has done, I think he's on his hard, and now he's on his medium, so he's finishing on the softs. The same as Sammy, I think.
Slowest engine is definitely stopping again. Sammy is definitely finishing on the softs. He's got a few more laps to go, so yeah, he's got to. I think he wants to try and push this into the low 30s before he stops for the softs. Relentless is on his softs. There's no way he's finishing on those. No. Absolutely no. And I think he's had his full complement already, so it will be a three-stopper.
No, he's done his two stops.
Murdoch is out on the mediums, so he started on softs, did his hards, is now on the mediums. He could do this. It's 12 laps. Yeah, so Murdoch could be done to the end.
Yeah, we've got mediums sandwiching a soft runner. It's,
they're not great softs though, are they?
No. Yes. We're in a queue going up the hill. This double left-hand is tricky to get right as well.
It really is.
So easy to go wide.
It's another one of those, do you change down or do you just...
Yeah.
Do you lift? Okay, so Murdoch throws it up the inside of Relentless.
He's going to hold it, yep.
Yeah, beautiful.
Relentless can't keep him behind for too much on that.
Clockwork is in.
But Relentless is in the toe.
Slowest engine on his last lap on mediums is 6 seconds ahead of Sammy now, who will be stopping again.
Inside of turn 1. He is.
Okay, well, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That was...
they're having a right old ding-dong.
The Relentless hasn't got a front right tyre.
No, and he literally can't turn left, as he just saw.
He'll be all right round this corner.
Yep, this one will be all right.
He's got plenty on the front left, but the front right... The load-bearing tyre for left-hand turns is not good.
Oh yeah, just a no grip coming out of that left-hander. Murdoch's back all over his rear end. And
there he goes. Yeah, he's that Relentless. He's down. He's
just
completely bright red.
That. Yeah, it's just.
He's absolutely good. He can't turn at all. Slowest engine is in, so Relentless will be coming in as well. So we've got Sammy back in the lead, who will be stopping probably at the end of this lap for his softs. It might be okay.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a race with so many changes in the leader as a result of all this strategy.
It's very. We need to put it in the suggestion box that we do this sort of thing more often because this is really it's amazing. It's changing every bloody lap, and it's a wonderful thing, frankly.
Do we start sort of doing, strategy roulette, where, every week someone gets given a strategy to adopt that's completely different to all the others, and just see what happens?
I don't know. Maybe we should just race around this track every week, and we'll up the tyre and fuel wear as well. Let's put it up to 5. That'd be good. There'd be like 8 stops.
So Nicky out.
So Murdoch's looking favourite at the moment. He's probably got tyres that are going to last him till the end. Probably got fuel that's going to last him to the end.
Yeah.
Sammy's going to be coming in now, probably.
So where's he going to come out?
Okay, so Nicky's looking good for second at the moment.
So I think Murdoch's in the pits. Murdoch's pitting.
What?
I thought he was. I thought
Sammy was coming in. I thought he was going to the end.
That's what I thought. Why is he coming again?
Well, this mind blown. I'm going to stop calling what I think's going to happen because I haven't got a bloody clue. This is frankly, I think the most interesting race we've ever had. It's absolutely mind blowing. No, it certainly hasn't.
So he's gone.
Absolutely hasn't.
He's literally just done a quick. He's just done a quick dash and he's just popped in for softs. He's back out in 5th, 23 seconds behind the lead now.
He started on softs, went to hards, then on mediums. Unless I missed something, he didn't need to do that. I thought he had. No. I thought he had fuel and tyres for the end.
Well, yeah, we were both sort of saying that.
In fact, I just said.
I have to ask him.
I just said Murdoch's looking good for the win, and then he pitted.
That's it. Yeah. That's why I was confused. I was like, "Is the game had a glitch?" Because we were expecting Sammy to come in, who's now definitely coming in this lap.
So Nicky is now looking.
Oh, he's run out of
fuel.
Sammy has, I think, run out of. No.
But Nicky is now looking absolutely brilliant for the win. He's got hards and probably, I assume, fuel to finish. So Sammy, for the second time, stops on 0%, pushing it to the raggedy edge. Well done, Nicky. Christ, if he ends up winning this, he will be absolutely effervescing. I'm sure, because he started well down. No.
Yeah.
But he's 14. He's now 14 and a half seconds ahead of Clockwork. Who's the only other guy closest to him who doesn't have to stop again. Murdoch, well, again on the softs, but he's 17 seconds back with 8 laps to go, 7.5 laps to go. There's no chance, surely.
The only thing for Nicky is he's in a four-wheel drive, so. But I mean, he's on the hards. You've got to think they'll be able to last.
On the hards, yeah, exactly.
7 laps, even on the four-wheel drive. Slowest engine is in 4th. He's looking very good now. He's on his final stint.
Yeah, Whippy Sausage is halfway down his front right already on the mediums. So, I don't think he's going to be getting past slowest engine.
No. So Relentless is now out on his final fuel and tyres, and he's got Cassini keeping him company. But Cassini is going to have to. He's going to have to stop again, I think, unless he runs these mediums to the absolute.
He's got fuel.
Arse end of them.
He's got fuel, just not.
What's he driving?
Maybe the tyres.
It's the Tenza. It's four-wheel drive.
Four-wheel drive. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be very touch and go if that lasts another 7 laps.
Sammy now on his softs.
So he'll surely go past Cassini. Possibly Relentless. And everyone else ahead is running harder compound tyres, with the exception of slowest engine. Oh, Clockwork's gone wide on turn 1. And slowest engine goes through. 3rd place. Walker's in for his final pit in the Viper.
Sorry, I just realised that I played a replay and was talking over it while I was muted. Yeah, so it looked like something happened. Clockwork let Murdoch go and then swung his arse into the gravel. That's when he went a bit sideways, and then Slowest Engine got past him. So I wasn't quite sure. We didn't catch the bit why he let Murdoch through.
So, yeah, I think Nicky is looking pretty much nailed on for the win. Those hides are wearing, but not so quick. I don't think it's going to be a problem.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's nearly 15 seconds ahead. He's got this. Yeah. This has been... So I think the mists are finally clearing in terms of who's going to win. I can't see Nicky not winning now.
I mean, Murdoch's going to give it a go. He's just literally done the fastest lap at 1:25.4 compared to 1:26, 1:27s for Nicky.
He's nearly 14 seconds behind with five and a half laps to go.
He's just going to have to manage this. Murdoch will go hell for leather.
Nicky just did 1:26 on the hards.
Yeah, 1:26.9, 1:26.7.
So that's that doesn't compute. But
do you think that Murdoch came in just to try and see if the softs would make enough of a difference and just accepted the pit delta loss?
I'm going to ask him, because that sounds like it looked like he had the tyres and fuel to finish the race, and I do not understand it at all. And he would be 30 seconds ahead of where he is now, i.e. in the lead by 18 seconds.
Unless he forgot which tyres he'd run and just thought he hadn't run the softs. I don't know.
Well, I think he started on... He went softs, hard, mediums.
He did, yeah, he did. I'm sure he did. Interesting.
Well, baffling, frankly. The whole evening's been quite baffling.
But we've got a nice little train of cars behind now. So 4th to 7th, all line astern.
So there we got Relentless in 4th. We have Whippy Sausage in 5th. We have Clockwork in 6th.
Everyone on completely different strategies. And
I know, this is great.
Tires.
And then just behind him, Cassini in 8th. And then who's that in 9th?
And Scarlet, just on the back of it as well.
Okay,
there's really not much in that middle pack.
Orca in 10th. We have Kobayashi Maru in 11th. We have Alog in 12th. Devlin in 13th. And Samurai Strakes, who's just trying to get past Devlin down the start-finish straight. Yeah, it looks like he's going to get it done. Ooh, there's a little bit of a coming together there.
But he's got wide. Still go for the switchback. Devlin can't quite hold it.
Talk about this. They're fighting for 13th place. Look at it. They're absolutely going hammer and tongs at this. This is absolutely wonderful.
Oh, Arnes has picked up a penalty in front, so that'll be, again, music to Samurai Strokes' eyes.
Yeah, do we know where the... We've seen so few penalties tonight. I haven't actually paid the attention to where the... is it the beginning of the straight or something?
I think it's
where
the
it should
be. Yes, I was waiting for that.
Okay, so we got Nicky up front.
On the bloody pit penalty line window committee of death.
Well, it's just stupid. Some of them are stupid, and it's like, what's the point? No, so Nicky's got this. He's got 3.5 laps to go. He's 13 seconds ahead. Murdoch's late pit didn't pay off for whatever reason.
Frankly,
he did
now
it.
as well, he's going to have no benefit from those softs because the
front right is gone.
3/4 gone.
Yeah. It doesn't look like he's got an awful lot of fuel left either.
No, that's a good point.
Slowest Engine up to 3rd. Which, given his start, he'll be absolutely thrilled with.
As well.
Yeah,
because the Lambo's four-wheel drive, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's been because it was the meta, wasn't it? But it's been really nerfed in the latest update, so he's done a hell of a job. Providing he can hold off Relentless.
When he's on the soft compound, in theory, he should.
But he's got, Relentless is front right.
126.8, 126.5
Isn't
for
too
Slice
clever.
Engine.
Whippy Sausage, who has no front right now. Oh my God, is he gonna? He can't stop now because he'll get a penalty.
He's not going to be able to.
There's no way he's going to end up last if he tries to drive that around the rest of the race. That thing's going to be gone by the end of this lap.
He's just going to have to try and feather it around the left-handers, I think.
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, but yeah.
Sammy's going to be coming through any minute. And on where he goes.
Any left-hander, off you go, sunshine. It's
Rippy Sausage can't really fight that one very much.
No.
Gr4 will be next to come up his rear,
as it were.
I didn't even think of that time.
You're slipping, mate. You're too focused on the racing
slipping.
Now.
I am. It's brilliant, you know.
There's been a lot going on. There's been a lot going on to engage our brains this evening. So this has been extraordinary race. Absolutely wonderful stuff from the guys tonight, and just a massive array of.
All we need is some rain to sort of enter the mix, and then it would have been.
Chuck that in, God.
Yeah.
Whole thing turned on its head. Absolutely wonderful.
So I think the top four's looking fairly settled, although Murdoch is. I mean, is he going to run out of fuel? It's going to be close.
He's got 2 laps.
Hopefully he's timed it to the end. But yeah, he's now dropped off. It's a 127.7. So
he might not have a front right either for the last lap.
No. Could Slowest Engine nick a second place here? This would be epic.
Well, he's pulling in for sure, but he's. Well, no, he's got about. I say he's got about double the amount of fuel which Murdoch has, but that doesn't amount to a hill of beans, frankly, when you look at the pathetic amount that's showing on their fuel gauge at the moment.
He's just on a 126.9, and
he's pulling in tenth by tenth every corner. Every corner he's pulling in.
It was 4 seconds. It's now 2.7, 2.6, 2.5. Oh, is Murdoch going to be able to hold off for this last lap? This could be a thrilling last lap. Nicky starts it.
Look at that. It's just coming down all the time. Murdoch must be fuel saving like fucking mad. He was only doing 130 when he braked there.
Yeah.
So Slowest Engine's got this. I'm virtually sure.
I don't know. It depends on how wide he can make that feather up front. I think it could be on the final corner because it's a left-hander.
Half a second. Look, 0.4.
Just checking where Nicky is.
Yeah, me too.
It's coming up to the back markers. Yep, Slowest Engine is going to have a look up the hill, I think. Oh yeah, Murdoch can't.
We just throw it out the inside. He can't turn right. He can't turn left.
That's it.
There he
goes.
That's
it. He's gone.
And Slowest Engine is through into second.
And Nicky
Murdoch, what have you done?
Across the line.
Oh, well done, Nicky. Beautiful stuff. That's one of the most unlikely race wins. It feels weird saying that about Nicky, but he nailed the strategy there. Absolutely brilliant.
Sammy's come from the back to finish. Oh no, Murdoch has run out of fuel. He's run out of fuel.
Oh no.
Look. I did wonder.
Sammy, Relentless coming through into fifth. Is he gonna get fifth? Clockwork's gonna nab him on the line. Surely Cassini might get him as well. Look at that. Oh my God, seventh. Golly in eighth. Whippy Sausage in ninth. Here comes Walker. Bloody hell! What the hell did he do? I'm utterly baffled.
Short fueled. He's short fueled.
Utterly baffled.
Changed. Well, yeah, I mean, like you say, you're gonna have to ask him about his strategy, because that was brilliant, but bonkers.
It was utterly bonkers. Kobayashi Maru coming through into 11th. A lot of tyres and a lot of fuel left. We have A-Log, likewise, tons of tyres.
Reverse over the line in customary fashion.
Yeah, A-Log, we talked about this. Well done.
No.
13th, Samurai Strokes, and with Devlin right up his clacker. I didn't even see him there. He was right up his ass.
Goodness
right behind him. Wow, what a bloody race that was. If you're not entertained tonight, there's frankly something wrong with you.
Are you not entertained?
Yes, exactly. In the words of Marcus Decimus Aurelius, or whatever his name was. Are you not entertained? That was ridiculous. Absolutely fabulous. Well, wow, mind blown, frankly. Gen X Racing, our Group 4 90-mile challenge, season 13, not 12, round 11. And the winner this evening, by a country mile in the end, was Nicky in the Genesis G70. I think he started 7th or something, and absolutely wonderful. Best lap of 126.3. Well done, Nicky. In second, slowest engine. Well done, sir, in the Lambo, 126.5. In third, it's Ian. In the Porsche Cayman, a 126.5. Also, in fourth, Relentless in the Subaru, 125.8. Fifth, Clockwork in the Ferrari, it's 126.3. In sixth, Cassini. These are all the guys who mullered it past Murdoch when he ran out of fuel at the start, finish straight. In the Mazda Atenza, 126.8. In seventh, Murdoch with the fastest lap of the race by an absolute mile, a 125.4. Eighth, it's Scarlett, the Lexus RCF at 127.1. In ninth, Whippy Sausage in the Evo at 126.5. In 10th, it's Orca in the Viper. 126.3. In 11th, it's Kobayashi Maru in the Bugatti Veyron at 127.8. In 12th, it's A-Log in the Alpha 155 at 126.8. In 13th, Samurai Strokes in the Subaru at 126.4. And in 14th, I think about 2 nanoseconds behind Samurai Strokes, in the Nissan GTR 128.0. Well done all. That was highly entertaining. Good evening, Fast Ginger. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, me and Splatter were utterly baffled for about 2/3 of the race who was going to win. It was absolutely extraordinary. I had no idea that track would throw up so many different strategies, but absolutely wonderful. Well done all, and thank you for joining, Fast Ginger. Right.
Is there a chat open?
There isn't. Can I just open this up? Can I invite people?
Yeah.
Select players. Have I got everyone? That's the thing. I don't want to leave anyone out. Hang on. Clockwork. Cassini, Murdoch, Nicky, Orca, Slowest Engine. You're already in. Samurai Strokes, Whippy Sausage, on us, no Viney tonight. No, Devlin won't join. Kobayashi Maru won't join. Relentless, Sammy, Scarlett won't join. Who have I missed? Can you think of anyone I've missed?
Nicky, Slowest Engine, Sammy, Relentless, Clockwork, Cassini, Modox.
Right.
Samurai Strokes. I think that's the
main... here they all come.
Hey guys.
Well,
hello,
Nicky. Good. That race was absolutely fucking mental. I have lots of questions. But we'll just wait for everyone to get on. I don't know if I've forgotten. I think I invited everybody.
Evening all.
Hello.
Hello, mate.
Hello.
Evening, boys.
Splatter will back me up here. That was absolutely extra. I think that was probably the most baffling race we've ever had in terms of strategy.
In a good way. In a very good way.
I agree with that.
Nicky, there's absolutely no way after stop 1 I would have called you for the win. And then you win by 18 seconds. It was. I mean, talk us through it, man, because it was mental, absolutely mental.
I typed it into the in-game chat. I got no clue how I got there, but it's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, but it was just.
Welcome. Yeah, I don't know. After
Murdoch will get to you.
Yeah,
I thought you might.
After practice and qualifying, I thought top 5 finish would be fine around here. I didn't really have pace. Tire wear was a bit of an issue as well, but
yes,
all the drive cars get well off the line. Mm-hmm. Then James and Murdoch had a little coming together at turn 1 at one point, which allowed me to pass them both.
Okay.
And for there I just drove my race, didn't make any big mistakes. I don't really know how. I think James just had terrible tire wear, I guess.
Yeah.
And with the strategy he decided to do. Like I said, no clue how I got there, but I take it.
Indeed. Well, excellent stuff, mate. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
I'd say do listen back to the stream because we were going sort of about halfway through the race. Who do you think is going to win? He was like, I don't know. Not a clue. So it was brilliant stuff, but well done. So slowish engine.
Hi, you're right.
Well done, mate. Second place. Fabulous.
You. Yeah,
what a finish.
That was unexpected.
Well, especially after your start as well.
Yeah, I mean, well...
You were like 12th or something, weren't you, after you qualified well and then went right back to 12th off the start? It was mad. Absolutely
bonkers. I started
bonkers.
on hards and just couldn't quite keep up with everyone. But I thought I just wanted to... I've figured I normally something happens and I'll end up at the back at the start anyway, so... I thought I might as well
That's the spirit.
It's not gonna make a difference. So and just save the good tyres for a bit later on.
Okay, but fantastic. Well done. I mean, it was
really good fun. I bet it was. To get by Murdoch, so I'm guessing his tyres went off because that last couple of laps.
We'll talk to Murdoch about that in a bit.
I think his tyres by the looks of it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Indeed, we'll get to that. But a fantastic race, mate. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is that your highest finish?
That is my highest finish. Yes.
Well done. Excellent stuff. Congratulations, sir. Well done.
Cheers.
Well done. And right, Ian. Hello, sir.
I'm sorry.
Are you all right? Has the occasion got to you?
Choking on champagne.
Surprised myself, actually. Yeah, surprised myself. Termination, that's what it were anyway. So I'm suffering now. So yeah.
Okay, mate. But fantastic race, mate. And your first stint was absolutely wonderful. Absolutely beautifully done. So with the podium, I assume you're quite pleased.
Yeah. What I'd say is I think that's my first one. I think on this.
Oh, okay. Super.
I think it's my first one on GR4.
Okay,
not
brilliant.
Sure, you had to check on that one.
Great.
So yeah, all I needed was these first two just to break down so I can go past them. I'll go from back to the front. So I finished.
Yeah, I mean that's it.
Last.
You're right at the back, weren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, it does help, doesn't it, when that happens? But okay, beautiful stuff. Right, so well done, mate. Congratulations on your podium. Wonderful.
Well done, mate.
Have we got Relentless? I suspect maybe not, because I know he gets up at Sparrow's Fart to go to work. But okay, Clockwork. Moving swiftly
Good
on.
evening.
Hello, sir.
Hey.
Brilliant
Good evening.
finish. Well done, mate.
Yes.
How'd it go? Talk us through your race.
He's fainted.
You could say a bit more than that if you want. Doesn't really sum it up.
I wish I'd have used the hards
narcolepsy.
first, basically. But,
Okay.
yeah, loved the race. Phenomenal race that was. Enjoyed it.
Because you were leading for a few laps as well, weren't you?
I know I was, yeah.
Which is always, when it happened to me the first time, I was like, shit!
Yeah.
Having a nosebleed.
I got a bit of a sweat on, I must admit.
But
I thought, what am I doing? What am I doing up here?
well, indeed, it's imposter syndrome, isn't
yeah.
it? But you deserved it, mate. Absolutely beautiful
Thank
stuff.
you.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
your finish. Well done.
Yeah, great.
Good man. Cassini, hello.
Hello, mate.
Well done.
Thank
You
you
did
very
a couple
much.
of cracking stints on the because the 4-wheel drive cars were absolutely caning through the tyres tonight.
Yeah.
So 6th, that's a decent finish, I would say, and beautifully
Yeah,
driven, sir.
Yeah, it's not a track I'm over familiar with, so I was a bit
Okay.
in practice. I was struggling a bit. Qualifying wasn't great. Started to come together, but then got off the line and moved forwards, and then just sat in with the top 5 or 6.
Okay.
And then managed to go long on the softs.
Okay. Yeah.
So everyone had pitted, went in, then went hards. Did a couple
Like
of
you
extra on the hards. Yeah. Did a couple of extra on the hards just to make it a bit easier on the mediums. And
I think
then
that
knew
was-
I'd come out. Go on.
Yeah, that was the thing to do. That was absolutely the
Yeah.
thing to do.
And then come out, I knew I'd drop back through, but was hoping I'd pass people when they pitted, which I did. But unfortunately, they all passed me back again, so I guess it was just fresher tyres. So if you'd have told me before round 6, I'd have bit your hand off.
Yeah, indeed.
So yeah, at the end of it, got to be happy with that. Didn't make any mistakes. Drove a nice clean race. Overtakes
Indeed.
were fine and everything. So yeah, enjoyed it. Well done, everyone.
Fantastic. Well done, Cassini.
Thank you.
Now, Murdoch. If you imagine me, I'm sitting in my leather chair. You're lying on a couch, and I'm going to ask you to tell me about your childhood. What fucking planet were you on tonight? I honestly, I was calling you for the win because you look fine on the mediums. I thought you had enough fuel. I said, it's got to be him. And then you stopped. And I was like, what is he doing? And then you didn't seem to put enough fuel in. And then obviously you didn't because you ran out. Please talk me through your strategy this evening.
What it was is I assumed that Relentless just started on softs. And when I set that fastest lap, I thought, that's not fast enough. If he's on his mediums, I'm screwed. So it wasn't until he went in for his last, he went in for 4 stops, I'm sure he did. But
Maybe,
anyway,
it's definitely 3. Yeah.
He was 4-wheel, so yeah, I think he went in for another stop.
yeah. So, like you said, I started off on softs, then I went hards, and then when I came in for my mediums, I fueled up, and I calculated, right, I need 13 laps. So I put in just under 13 laps of fuel, and in reality, yeah, it was like 12.9. It was 12.9, but in reality, I needed 15 laps. So I underestimated it by 2 laps, and I didn't realize that till it was 2 laps from the end of the race, and I was like,
Oh, I see.
oh
yeah,
crap.
okay.
So I started fuel saving, which got slowest engine. He was catching me up, and then my tires went off, and I was just like, oh Christ. Then I come around that last bend, and I was just like, nope, that's it, I'm toast.
Yeah.
But the only reason I came in that last stop was just so I could get the fastest lap, so that Relentless didn't get it. That was it. That was me being petty.
That's so childish, and I hope you've learned your lesson, young man.
Oh yes, I have. If you see in the chat, I said lesson
I
learned.
definitely didn't mind it.
But Nicky's all right. You see, I was catching him for a little while, and then my tires started to go off because I was doing 26.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely couldn't afford to make a stupid mistake during the stage, but in the last 3 laps or something, I noticed that tires seem to drop off.
Yeah, my tires started to drop off, and I had it on like fuel map 6 just to try and save fuel. Yeah.
I mean, if it helps you, Murdoch, your strategy for getting the fastest lap absolutely worked because you smashed the fastest lap. But just the slight downside of finishing.
There's the whole yin and the yang of that argument, isn't there?
Yeah.
Which we'll leave with Murdoch, and when he's trying to sleep tonight and can't, torturing himself.
I'm gonna sleep like a baby. I really am. At the end of the day, you
keep crying and you're covered in shit.
Yeah. Well,
no. All I want to say is I missed the first 2 or 3 races because I wasn't in the league, and look where I am in the leaderboards. So I'm happy.
All right, Billy Big Bollocks. You don't need to pick yourself up. we all know, and very well done, Murdoch. But listen back to the stream because there was a lot of sort of head scratching going on from me and Splatter. Okay, what on earth is he doing? Can't work it out.
I think Mikey was more confused than he already is all the time.
Yes, quite.
Well, so I can officially say that I've done your head in.
Yeah, okay. Let's go with that. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, there we go. At least it's entertaining. At the end of the day, it's entertaining.
It was absolutely. And yes, I think there's about 4 or 5 drivers who went past you on the start-finish straight who will thank you immensely for running out of fuel as well.
Yeah.
So it was certainly.
By the way, this isn't a contender for a fair play award or something. Just saying. Giving away places like that, it's on the finish line.
So you get the Nobel Peace Prize for giving places back. Beautiful stuff. Well done.
Well, I thought I paid my price when I had that little coming together on that first corner with Relentless, and I was like, shit, okay. That was mostly my fault, so I backed off to make sure that
it's all that.
And somebody else
stuff.
got in front of me as well. But,
yeah.
No,
it happens, doesn't it?
Pretty good overtakes as well.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. Anyway, we'll leave Murdoch's therapy session until the next interviews. But well done, mate. Congratulations, great drive, mate. And just didn't really come together for you tonight. But well done. It was very entertaining.
It is what
well
it
done.
is. It is what it is. I had
absolutely right. It is. Good stuff. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff.
Cool.
Is Whippy Sausage on? Hello, mate. Hello. Yeah, all good, all good. That Evo was absolutely rinsing through tyres tonight, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, good. Good. And fantastic race. I mean, I think it was just. Did you 3-stop? Yeah. Okay, so then I think that's what cost you at the end of the day. But fantastic stuff, mate. Great stuff, and obviously second in quali. It was a wonderful quali lap you put in. Okay. Yeah, okay, good stuff. Well, thanks for joining us again, mate. Welcome addition to the league, and yes, we'll see you at the finale next week, hopefully. Oh God, you live quite the life, don't you? Yeah, okay. Well, you won't miss us too much. Well, we'll see you next season then. How about that? All right, good stuff, good stuff. Thank you very much, Whippy Sausage.
Well done, mate.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. Well done. And Orca, hello.
Evening, Mark.
Well, you came storming through the ranks at the beginning. I was thinking, my goodness, the Viper's got something after all.
Couldn't get the big girl off, could I?
No, quite.
It's like she went out without a bra on. Like, come on! And there's just these big knockers flapping in front of me and everyone going past me.
Two black eyes. Yeah.
But no, I had a steady race. I ended up having to pit an extra time because I rinsed through my meat and I thought they'd take me to the end, but I ended up having to do another 6 or 7 on softs.
Okay.
But I had a steady race. I had a great battle with Pascal in the middle.
Yeah, there was lots of great races tonight. It was fab.
Yeah. No, it was good. To the end, I thought everyone was playing a joke on me because there was nobody in front and nobody behind. It was only the fact that I had Cassini still saying he was racing that I actually believed there was somebody else in the race, And then he goes, Murdoch's run out of fuel. I'm like, fucking hell, come on! I just couldn't do it.
Brilliant. Great stuff, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
Only a couple more races. You have to go with the big old girl now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next week, and unfortunately, I'm not in Paris because I'm not one of them people with a life,
Yeah, okay, yeah, these young bloody whippersnappers with their highfalutin jobs. I know, amazing. I know, amazing.
It's all right, isn't it?
But back in your box, Whippy Sausage.
You've been there and done that, Paul.
Yeah, fantastic stuff.
No. But if next time anybody looks like they've got a life, well, you just say, all right, Billy Big Bollocks, like you did to Murdoch. And that way we can all feel a bit better. You use your commentating skills.
Skills in inverted commas.
Anybody makes reference to a girlfriend or anything like that, just go, all right, Billy Big Bollocks.
Okay, noted. Right, well done, Orca. Well done.
Thanks, Mark, anyway. Yeah, cheers.
No worries. Is Samurai Strokes on? No. Okay, so I think that's... Is anyone on that I haven't spoken to? I think I've gone through everyone, but fantastic stuff. Look, that was... I have to say, in terms of confusing commentators... That was by far the most baffling race we've ever had, and I'm still. It wasn't just you; it was everyone. It was absolutely wonderful, and yes, it gave us a lot to talk about for sure. So do listen back to the stream and give us a like and whatnot. It was absolutely fantastic. So well done to Nikki, to Slowest Engine, and Sammy for their podium finishes. Absolutely wonderful. But can I just say thank you to everyone for the entertainment this evening? It was brilliant.
Yeah, cheers.
It was absolutely brilliant. And thank you to everyone who joined us in chat. Wonderful stuff. It's great to see so many of you engage with us. Wonderful. Up to 155 subscribers. So the march to global domination goes on. And do join us next Monday for the season finale at Interlagos, Between the Lakes. It's sunset, it's SO1, so it should be a hoot. So everyone, thank you so much. It's been absolutely brilliant. Splatter, thank you for your entertainment. For your company. It was a great laugh.
Your sentiments and the fact that was one of the most brilliantly bonkers races I've ever seen. It was fantastic to watch.
Absolutely right.
I'm such a glutton for punishment and subject to product placement. I'm off to buy myself a Twix now. So
yes. Well done, Whippy Sausage.
I will say,
I hope you're on commission.
Just say before you go, from where I joined at the start of the season, the starts are absolutely incredible now. The start of the races is just so neat and tidy now. It's awesome. So well done, everyone.
Good. Well said, indeed. Well said. There's not as much carnage to talk about, sadly, from our point of view. No. But it's from a racing point of view, it's definitely much better. So well said. Well said, that man. Well said, that man. Right. So
Okay. Well, what's the going rate? Do I need to give you one of the Twix sticks, or is it 50%? What do I need to do?
Does Splatter have to give you a finger?
A chocolate finger.
And I think on that note...
On that note, we'll close that out. So thank you so much, everybody.
What an ending. What an ending. Take it easy.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Yes, and we'll see you at the next one, boys. Good work. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Take it easy.
Ta-da.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.